And welcome back, guys, to a campaign that's long been in the shadows of Dorwinion on my channel lately. We are back playing the Moria Goblins, and I played through a couple of turns, and I decided this would be a very fun and interesting battle to throw up, where Utiradian has 1,500 well-equipped elven spears and axes, and a couple archers thrown here and there. He has come to support the Bjornings, led by Captain Bjararn, who also has a decent force of woodsmen and Bjorning warriors, as well as a ballista. Now, they are attacking us outside of Bjorn's halls, where we have both our High Chieftain Uglag, the pillager of Bjorn's halls, and Chieftain Agrolg, the conqueror. Both will be engaging in this battle today. We have trolls, goblins, wargs, even some hillmen have joined our cause. But this battle is very risky, for I believe that if we are to lose both of our generals in this battle, we will actually lose the campaign due to regicide. I don't know if they both die. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I don't think because the game can't like pick a new leader in that time. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead. This recording is gonna be in two parts. One right now is gonna be the battle, and one after that will be the rest of the turn. Since I do have to go to work here in about half an hour, so I have just enough time to do this and get ready. We're going to allow our reinforcements to be controlled by the AI, so it is up to Uglag and how he wants to control his men. Now, without any further ado, let's go into the battle. Alright, and here we are on the snowy hills, on the foothills of Bjorn's Halls, where our Grand Goblin host will take battle with the Elves today and the Men of the Woods. A little quick point, it did crash when I tried loading this battle the first time. I don't know why that was, but it loaded now. Oh my goodness, we have a unit of 2 wargs in this army. Just a banner boy and his crossbowman. Alright, you guys are gonna be, you're gonna carry the battle today. I want you to at least get 2 kills. I think 2 kills is reasonable. Although they have lots of, elves. Anyway, because they have archers and elves, and, you know, elves are elves, we're going to first send out the Snaga. In just kind of a loose formation, they're going to occupy the elves, absorb the arrow fire. And then we're going to try to be careful with our orc hunters. I want to use these guys effectively in this battle. Elves have light armor, so we can do some damage with them. Alright, so now we also have orc fighters that are going to take this flank. Agrol does have a weakened bodyguard, but we do have Azog's Defilers, so this will be a good cavalry corps to use today. You guys be in group 1, and then we will just throw the rest of our infantry together. We won't go super wide, but we will put these goblin archers in loose mode, and at least just try to kind of, instead of spreading out super far in the battlefield, we're going to stay high and tight as the goblins. Which is a little weird, I think, because I think you want to just be literally everywhere. I'm going to put some goblin band right behind the front line. Orc fighters can go right there. Hillmen will take the left flank, and then behind them will be the mountain orc hunters. They need to be careful because of the... they'll need to be careful due to the... what do you call it? I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah, the arrows that the elves have. And we got a mosh pit of forces here in the middle. But I feel like that really, you know, that really shows what the what do you call them? Jeez, I'm drawing blanks today. What the goblins are. Anyway, trolls are going to be the backbone of this force, and then yeah, you guys just, I don't know, go up there and shoot. Alright, looks like we will have to deal with the Bjornings coming in quickly. So we're going to basically assemble on one side here. And actually, let's do some skirmishing here with our wargs. If we can catch these elves off guard, that would be really, really good. We're actually going to take the left flank with this force. Actually, you know, let's take them to the right. We want to get them up the hill. Who is that? Oh, no, those are their archers. Okay, so we actually can't just run into them, I think. Oh, they're coming. Are they coming out to us? They are. Okay. So we will just have to start this battle Let's pull back our cavalry a little bit. I don't want them to get shot out of range. Actually, you know, we might be able to get... Oh, no, we won't be able to get away with it. Not with the woodland horse archers over there. We need to take... We need something else to block those guys for the moment. I don't want to send my cavalry up while there's archers here. We only have one unit of goblin archers ourselves, so that's going to make it a little challenging here. Yet they are going after our general. Unfortunate. Goblin band, let's have you guys rush up. Okay. Yeah, I want everyone to hit these woodland scouts because they are going to try to hit us with what they've got. Oh, this isn't good. They actually brought in the Bjorning Riders to flank us. That's going to do quite a bit of damage, but that's okay. Wook Overseers head out this way. I think now we can actually send out our forces here. So these guys head down this way. Javelins, come on. Let's hit these woodland wardens. Thankfully our reinforcements are heading up as well. We're gonna try. Can we throw javelins from this far? That'd actually be pretty nice. We can, that's good. And orc hunters are just gonna keep flanking. Here comes the Azog's Defilers charging into the side of the woodland warriors, doing loads of damage to that light armor. And that orc hunters, go ahead and hide now. This is kind of a mess. But we have decimated these elves here, so let's pull back. We are taking damage, of course, by the woodland horse archers, but that's to be expected. Actually, we might be able to, yeah, let's send in our cavalry to deal with the woodland horse archers. Trolls, how are they doing? Looks like they're definitely just crushing these woodland warriors here. We don't have many forces in the middle, unfortunately. Come on, guys, start skirmishing if you can. Alright, horse archers are down to 58, this is good. It's getting a little choppy, there are so many bodies on this field right now. Oh, grab these guys, don't let them flank us. What do you guys, I want you guys to throw out the Bjorning warriors now. Can't let them get into melee with us. Our reinforcements are arriving, that's going to basically save us today. How is this battle going? Oh, come on, what goblins? Send in the... What are they doing? The wargs are right here, just attack. Okay, put them on attack mode, that might be why. Come on, guys, get in there. Alright, let's pull out. This is not going well for us. So we should still be throwing javelins at these guys, which is good. Let's go ahead and have them actually switch targets to throw at these guys next. Alright, we're going to try to take care of this flank now of woodland scouts. We are losing forces, but that's okay. Try to collapse in on the woodland scouts here, finish them off. Kill as we just basically need to cycle charge as effectively as we can. You know, a lot of our goblins are going to die today, but that's a sacrifice I am willing to take. Where are our orc hunters? Are they still fighting the cavalry? They are. Let's get you guys in melee. Defilers, let's go in for another charge. I'm going to keep just running around with our cavalry and let our reinforcements just do what they can. All of our bodies are basically just here to die. Oh, we're still working on these woodland warriors. That's crazy. And we got another charge in. Let's pull out and then hit them with the general's bodyguard. The woodland scouts are just archers and they're lightly armored. So we should, you know, be doing pretty good damage with each charge that we do. Even the regular wargs can do some damage. Alright, let's pull back. Let's do another cycle charge. 121 scouts are still here in this pocket. But if we can just keep repeating our charges right into the flanks like that, yep, we'll clear them out in like no time at all. We are, of course, losing our forces, which we knew was going to happen in this battle. I mean, there's just no way we would take this without casualties as the goblins. The goal is just that we have enough forces to take the casualties. That's what matters. We've nearly finished off these scouts. In fact, if we can actually find where the general is, that might save us. But I don't know where he is currently on the battlefield. Let's do one more charge before the Valesmen get into melee here. Oh yeah, here they are. They're actually right there. Perfect. So let's actually try to get our trolls over here and pull out. Where are you guys? Did you guys finish? Yes, they finished off the horse archers. This is good. Alright, we need to stay away from the Valesmen there. So we're going to bring in what we can. Wow, we don't have much. We really don't have much left standing right now. Alright, Azog's Defilers, if you can charge right into the flanks of their general and avoid the woodland Valesmen. They have a very high charge. It should be something like 10 or something. No, 14. Okay, so every charge they do will claim some elven lives. Alright, and then we pull out. It's just going to be cycle charges over and over. And they are down to 23, so that took out a good 10. We're going to get another charge in from this side on the lighter spearmen, just kind of help thin the numbers. Are we being shot? Let's support this flank now. Hit these Valesmen from behind. And then General, you pull out. Here comes the Azog Defilers right into the back of the Valesmen. This should claim a lot of them. Oh yeah, they went deep. They went very deep into that formation. Let's pull them out. And then we can actually hit these Valesmen. Do we have any reinforcements that we can pull over here? Let's just get everyone in melee. Yeah, our forces are getting low, but Chieftain Ugalag still has a good 1,000 orcs left. And we are, looks like we're clearing them out in the balance of power. We've lost more than they have, but we're in a good position now that if we can just get some good chain routes, that we'll be in a good shape. Especially because the Bjornings don't have a leader. That's still basically keeping us in the positive now, is the fact that we have these Defilers who can do a lot of damage with each charge. Oh, and they're actually trying to pull away here. Let's capture the general. Doesn't look like that's going to work. Oh, cool. We captured one of them. I wonder if that's the Bjorning one. It is. Yep, so now the Bjornings are routing. This is good for us. We are taking unit routes. Let's charge these farmhand pikemen and start finishing off the Bjornings. Once we finished off the Bjornings, then we'll be in a good position just to chase all of the elves. Yeah, our forces are definitely weakened right now. Who is over here? More woodland spearmen? Alright, let's charge into those. Our Defilers are very tired, so they will need to rest soon. But yeah, their charges are still doing very good damage. Let's pull out. Looks like our wargs are fighting the Tawara Areniar. Do we rout these pikemen? We did. Let's capture them with our general. And trolls, yeah, let's get you guys on their general, because you'll hit really hard. Oh, we actually did a lot more damage to these guys than I thought. Okay, Defilers pull out this way, and then you're going to rear charge the rest of these woodsmen. Guys, if you look at the map, it's just all over the place. It's crazy. Alright, here comes another rear charge. Some of the spearmen are facing behind. Oh no, they've turned around. Yep, we're going to kill... Yep, they're going to be pushed into the bodies of Snaga. Yep, that'll do it for them. The rest will just get crushed by sheer numbers. Looks like they have some spearmen over here. That's fine. Let's get another cycle charge in. If we can finish off these woodland spearmen, I think we'll be in a good shape. We are kind of hitting them in from the front, but we're also from the side. Looks like there's their general right there. Alright, we're going to line up for one final charge on him. Oh, yep, all of these forces appear to be routing. Yeah, let's try to hit the, let's hit the spearmen one more time. We need to get them off of the battle. We are getting units routing, of course, you know, that is expected. We're claiming a few more elves. This is very good for us. I think most of the battle is now taking forward over here, where our allies are cleaning up. Yeah, we really turned this battle around really fast, actually. Alright, who's shooting at us? Where did those shots come from? I just saw an arrow. Let's hit these spearmen again. Oh, yep, they go flying. There's just not enough of them to take the charges. Our general, he's just going to grab as many casualties as he can. Wait, where are we getting shot from? Oh, there's 3 woodland scouts up here. Alright, trolls, go deal with them. As like defilers, you can capture these Veilsmen. We're going to be executing everything after this battle. Because we have basically lost one of our entire armies. Of course, they are, of course, we can replace them very easily. Alright, looks like they just have their general left. If we kill him, we will win the battle. He is fast, actually. My goodness. Look at the way he runs. He's almost as fast as the wargs. Like, yeah, we missed our charge because he was so fast. But once he hits these goblin infantry, we should be able to recharge him. Can we get another charge now? No, they're going to pursue. Fall back. And then recharge him. Alright, let's go in for it. I think the trolls finished off that unit. And here comes the rear charges into, what's his name? Ooh, he actually took down a warg. We did make the, oh no, the woodland scouts aren't running yet, so let's keep dealing with them. Yeah, once we take him out, this battle is done. We're down to only one taskmaster left standing. I can't believe that. Oh, we do have some spearmen over here that we need to deal with. Oh, well, let's charge into them and then try to finish off the general. We got a good charge right into the back. There's 29 fighting some mountain orc hunters. Ooh, my goodness. And they are down to what? They're routing. They're down to 11, 10, 9, 8. Those poor elves. They should not have attacked us. Well, yeah, I don't know how we're going to attack this guy. He is in deep with the goblins here, so maybe we need the trolls to deal with him. We're going to use the brew. I don't know if that's going to help us anymore at this point in the battle. We have killed 93%. Are they going to charge and actually hit him? Yep, there he falls finally. The last elf in general falls in the battlefield. And this is a clear victory for the goblins. We lost 1,900 to their 3,000. And I think we know who the most casualties are going to. Probably the Azog's Defilers at 537. Trolls themselves getting 301. That's also very impressive. Anyway, I will have to end the recording here and then continue on after I get back from my work today. I will be working on getting more videos out. Me and my wife have been doing some bank stuff, like applying for a mortgage and looking for a house, so that's why it's been a little slow lately, but I'm going to get some more content out, more regular content out for you guys. This will be my next video that you'll see, and then after that we'll do probably another Dorwinian episode. Yeah, so we're going to execute the few prisoners that we took. Oh, I didn't know it actually shows you them as 2 sets. We'll execute those guys as well, and then just watch as the battle ends here. Alright, let's skip the AI turns. They don't really matter. But as you can see, yeah, we're pretty much in the same territorial position that we left off at in our last Moria episode. But I will be amassing some large goblin armies. We're starting to slowly pump out the heavy goblins, and I can't wait to field a whole army of those with trolls, catapults, mangonels, just all the good stuff. And I hope Anduin isn't trying to attack us because we're not at war. They've been pushed back over the river. I'd rather not be, tangling with them. I mean, Dunland's got their whole force there. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I bet what Anduin was doing there is they were trying to move south to Tharbad, but they couldn't. So the pathfinding just took them the long way around. I doubt they're actually coming for us. Actually, I got a couple more minutes. We'll finish out another couple more minutes here, just so you guys can see what I've been doing. I think it's been like 4 turns. Enemy army routes, which is good, and a turn report, diplomatic information. Yeah, they did just go to war with us that last turn, but they're also at war with the orcs of Gundabad. Oh my goodness, they have another army here? Okay, we need to definitely consolidate our forces here. We have reinforcements en route that we're going to be training. There are goblins coming from the south. Basically, we're sending goblins in all directions on the map. We have a few major forces gathering here. This army is almost entirely Snaga, and they will try to deal with Councilman Andy before we attack. I'm trying to get the mangonels out. We have a couple trolls here and there, our heavy hitters, and yeah, here we see some of the heavy goblin halberds. I don't think there's any construction we can do. Oh, we can go to Zaghala. Let's build the, what are we building here? Oh, we got our heavy goblin crossbows. That's good. Let's train those. Man, they take 3 turns. That's quite a lot, actually. We'll get the slave quarters. We'll work on more recruitment slots. And then in Ladris, you have your heavy goblins ready, so let's grab the practice range. Or do we get the drill square so we can get... Oh no, we actually don't get the special units from the drill square. Yeah, so let's go for practice range there. We're basically going full military in every province that we can. We're just trying to get as many units out now because, I mean, our economy is good. We're making like 12,000 per turn. Even though I keep making more goblins, we're still making plenty of money. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save here for now, and then we'll finish this episode off. For you guys, it'll be like no time at all. For me, it'll be like 12 hours. Alright, I will see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, and what would have been merely moments for you guys has been about 13 hours for me. And I did want to bring up on this turn, we have a beautiful orc. His name is Shagflack. That's a fine name for an orc, actually. One of the best I've ever seen, if not the best. So Shagflack, I want you to make us proud. You're going to build a watchtower. No, we're going to send him up here. He's going to join the forces that are meeting up in Ostsul for the... Oh, excuse me. The assault on Bree. And they are sending their 2 hobbits, or their hobbit captain. Well, that's cool. Actually, it's called Hobbit Captain. That's pretty cool. I didn't actually just assume that he would say that. But yeah, their Hobbit Captain and their faction heir to the fort here, where Tarzul is hiding out with a bunch of Goblin archers and Snaga. He has some intelligence, this orc. If they're going to attack us there, we will actually see how the fort battle will go, and we'll try to actually hold a defensive there. Since we do have plenty of other reinforcements coming in, we're going to take pretty much all of these pretty much garbage units. Actually, maybe we shouldn't defend. Maybe we should just attack. Because we could send 2 armies here. That would actually make it pretty interesting. You know what? We're going to do that. Let's just go through our construction. We finished the drill square in Moria West, so we can get Mountain Uruks finally. Start training some of those guys. We're still 7 turns out from the Flame Wrangler. That just leaves the practice ranges here, and then like the Beast Breeder. That's the only thing left to build. So we might as well just go. I mean, how are we doing on trolls? 14 turns. This would let us get another troll immediately, and I think that would be only the 2nd tier. Let's go ahead and do that to get trolls out a little quicker. Actually, you know what? No, let's go for the practice ranges. I want the archers. We have the Temple of Melkor and Moria East, because I realized that we actually have an issue with our culture here. We can't train our best troops until we get like 75% culture and so on. So we're going to work on that here. We need a drill square if we want to start training the heavy goblins. And do we get the advanced blacksmith here? Okay, we actually do. So we could finish going for those blacksmiths, or we could do something else. I mean, we only have the leather tanner right now, so, but maybe we go for more economy. Yeah, that would boost us up a little bit. We'd want to make more money from here anyway. Let's go for more economy in Moria East. We don't need as much military there since we have Moria West. Perinos got its blacksmith, so we're just going to go for a slave quarters there. Actually, no, we don't need to invest in this place any longer. Kalaniak has a grog hut. We can get the leather tanner here. I was training some more forces here to defend it because I did see Bree had a small army. So we're just going to get some extra Snaga to help deal with that. That leaves Fenholm with a camp guard, which will be... we could give them more culture, or we could give them a port. How much would the port give us? Not a whole lot. Yeah, that wouldn't really be worth it. So maybe we just go for more public order, just grab the slave quarters. We are sending reinforcements up here. There is a river crossing here that we need to watch out for. Potentially there's some devastation here, so there's no army, so that's good. The elves did have some army here, but I think they're heading north. Do we have a spy here? Yes, we do have Muzzbag. You head up here and see if you can find the elves. Ooh! The Elven Acres here have actually been taken by Gundabad. That'll help us out. Uglag, I want you to build another tower on our border. We need to press down and finish the men of, what do you call it? The Vale here. They do have Dorguldur, but Mugluk here is going to attack and probably is going to take it back out, I would guess. Maybe not. We'll see. We're going to send Ishmog kind of just up north. He's going to keep raiding along the coastline here. and we'll send what forces we can to help him. I pulled Agrolg out with his weakened forces, but we have basically a full fresh army here of basic goblins that he can take over. So we're going to leave these guys because they're useless and take everything else into Agrolg's army. It's mostly all goblin infantry, but sometimes that's all you need. Alright, you guys get in there. And yeah, let's go ahead and plan our attack here on Bree. So we'll get 2 armies here. We'll have Dugra and... is Dugra our only general? Oh no, we have Tarzul here. I think, who's a better commander, Tarzul or Dugra? They're about the same. He has a human head though. I like that. So he is going to lead the battle. His forces will meet up here at the crescent of the hill. We're going to give him the trolls, of course, the big hitters, the big boys themselves. And then we're going to give him... Ooh, we actually have catapults, so that's going to be nice to have. That's already 5 very solid units that we have. In fact, we're going to give him more trolls. Do you promise to use only the trolls, nothing but the trolls, and only the trolls? I do, says Dugra. Alright, and then we have a bunch of goblin infantry. Let's grab all of these guys. And then, Snaga? Yeah, I like Snaga. Snaga are cool. We'll take all the Snaga stalkers just to basically overwhelm the enemies with sheer numbers. I mean, that's like 1,000 of them right there. Let's take these 2 orc hunters. They will also join up with Dugra. And he could actually take the next 2 heavy goblin units. And yeah, that'll basically finish off his army. We can only really fit 1 more. Let's take Taskmasters. And then I want to get the troll put up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this. Move them up a little closer. And then take all of the goblin infantry, move them in. Heavy goblin halberd. So if you don't know, if the order you put units in on in an army is going to be the order they show up on your unit cards, which I just personally like for organization purposes. We're going to take these guys, put the Taskmasters in, and then the catapult. And now we can have Tarzul lead an attack with pretty much this entire army. I think that'll work. Let's have them come up over here to flank Councilman Andy. I'll put Tarzul in there, and then he can take 3 more units. This is going to be a big battle. Let's take these 3 goblin archers, and let's actually, can we turn on the graphics from here? I don't think we can. We're going to have to do that in game, like in the battle. Anyway, let's lead the attack with Dugra. We're going to let them be controlled by the AI, of course. Councilman Andy has Bilbo Baggins, the legend himself with the mithril coat. Hopefully we can take that. I kind of doubt we can get that, but that would be pretty cool if we could. He had safe lands, but not so much anymore. And Paladin just leads a bunch of journeyman, archer, militia, watchman, axe guard, and bowguard. He should come with a unit of Bendober's archers. Yep. And then, was there anything special in Andy's army? No, it is all trash. So we are actually going to overkill this this army here. So I will see you guys on the battle map. Alright, we're going to get rid of some of this fog. Oh, that's some weird mood lighting. Let's try it one more time. That kind of works. I'll take it. I think if we wait any longer, it'll just become nighttime. And yeah, I'm actually going to turn off some of these graphics. I think vegetation and grass are going to be the biggest things. Oh yeah. It's already way smoother, so that's actually been the cause of my issues. It's just the grass. Alright, so basically, we're going to have all of the Snaga just go in a big, big fat line up to the front. They're going to attack first. Behind them will be the Goblin Infantry. And they're a good secondary line. We can put them farther back here. That way they don't get all shot up on the way in. Catapult will just go right behind, though. We actually get 3 as the Goblins, which is nice. Orc Hunters, I'm going to put them on the left flank over here. And then, yeah, let's just put everyone in one big command group. Overseers, we're going to put them in a loose formation, spread out along with the Snaga to basically keep them fighting as long as we can. And if they're spread out like this, if they get shot, it'll be less likely that they get hit. And then that just leaves our general, the Moria Bodyguards, who I feel like they should be changed to something else. I mean, they're like the Mordor Bodyguards, but they don't get the AP, and they have weaker, or maybe the same stats, just no AP. I feel like they should be given something special. Maybe if we gave them like, you know, maybe if they were given crossbows or something, that might be neat. Might be something unique. Who knows? Maybe if they just had a couple of volleys just to, as an extra weapon. Who knows? You know, anything will work. They're gonna lead from the back as goblins should, and he'll be flanked by the goblin infantry, and halberds will go on both flanks. I don't think they have any cavalry to deal with, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. And this is one advantage of the goblins, is that we can get 253 Snogastalkers, or we can get 253 heavy goblin infantry with heavy armor, much better stats, and it's like the same unit size, and they're still pretty cheap, so you know, you might as well just use the heavy goblins whenever you can. And now we go into Troll Corps. I'm just going to put all the trolls in just one big command unit like that. And yeah, let's go into the battle. We are just going to go straight for it. We will be flanked on one side by hobbits, but we will be flanking them with our reinforcements. Now we have no archers here. No archers at all. So we're going to need to definitely use our halberds as effectively as we can. We should probably just target the Moria Bodyguards. We didn't make any contact with that. You know, these things will happen. We're going to go ahead and try to charge the... what do you call them? The Greenway Riders here. Alright, Merchant Militia, let's charge into these guys. Alright, Goblins, head out. Capture them. If we let the Stalkers and then the Goblin Halberds get into melee with them, we'll be pretty well set off. Now let's start shooting at the Watch Sheriffs. And have the Trolls going right at the Moria Militia here. Ooh, there are Gatekeepers here. We'll need to watch out for those. Here comes the Troll Tide. Oh, yeah, as they just come marching in. This is a nice scenic viewpoint. Men just flying everywhere. We do need to watch out for the Gatekeepers, though. They are... powerful. Oh, here comes some cavalry. We'll be okay though. Let's send in some reinforcements. The trolls will probably take casualties from the what do you call them? Gatekeepers. But actually, if we can get them all onto them, we'll do okay. Oh, here comes a charge from the Greenway Riders. Our heavy goblin halberds should be tanky enough to deal with them. They took some losses, but that's okay. They are halberds. They aren't meant to, like, withstand heavy artillery. I think we might have taken some casualties from friendly fire onto our trolls with those catapult shots. I mean, they are also pretty overextended. Let's pull in our goblin infantry as well as we can. Alright, goblins, let's start trying to flank around wherever we can. Looks like we're going to hit more of our own forces than not with those catapult shots, but that's okay. You know, we can take it. Arc Hunters, let's get you guys in melee. The Trolls are... We've taken a couple losses, but they're doing okay. Let's see if we can just get a multi-charge onto the Moria Bodyguards. Yep, here they go. Running with clubs in hand. Catapult shots landing in the background. If we have more infantry, we do. More heavy goblin infantry will come kind of support the goblin tide that we have going on here. If we highlight our units, we can see where all the enemies are because they aren't green. We're going to get our goblins in position to then attack the flanks. Yep, here we go. Let's get the Orc Hunters to throw javelins at the Dunedain Rangers. They are lightly armored, so we can do good damage here. Heavy Goblin Halberds still being attacked by Merchant Cavalry and taking losses. Come on, guys, your Halberds. You should be able to take charges better than that. As more catapult shots fly into the Watch Sheriffs and hit our Snaga. We do have some, what do you call it? Some Warg Riders coming into the flanks here. Come on, Goblin Halberds. You guys have a bonus against Cav, and you're struggling to kill them. What's going on here? Are we getting javelins thrown? I think we are. Should get one more volley in here before we chase them down. We are going to get stones thrown at us from the sheriffs. Yep, there goes a volley hitting the Dunedain Rangers. The bodyguards are getting weakened. We're going to rush into these bandits now. Yeah, let's get away from all the missiles that are over here. Catapult, let's have you pull up now. Where's our leader? Is he in the middle? He is. He's in the... here come the trolls just all running through hobbits and bandits and men alike. Even goblins. No one is being spared. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad we have 3 units of trolls. They're going to just do epic work. This is some great lighting too. I actually want to turn off the UI. I need to figure out how to do those hotkeys to actually remove the UI in its entirety, because yeah, this looks very nice. Just men fighting to the end. Poor hobbits, you know, taking up arms. It's just not enough. We're gonna hit these Van Dober's archers now. We're gonna keep sending in all of our forces. How are the goblins doing over here? They're doing well. Let's take them off of shield wall. I mean, they're down to 165. I mean, they're fighting cavalry. They should get a big bonus against this. I think that's just a halberd issue in this game. Halberds just kind of generally are underperforming. I'm not sure what exactly it is, if it's the animation or what. I mean, you'd think with their decent attack, AP, and bonus versus cav, they should be able to do... You know, they should be able to kill these Green Ray Riders pretty quickly. A couple more of them are dying. Here comes the Goblin Tide. The reinforcements are coming in from our enemy, though. As we just clear up the rest of them. Where is our catapult? Are you guys still on the guns? You are. Let's have them just shoot at whatever's over there. Alright, let's get the UI back on. Show, and show. Oh, we actually have them on defensive mode. We want them to attack. Yeah, come on, Tarzul. I want you to send your goblins in everywhere we can. Here come the heavy goblin infantry with the charge bonus of 3. Gonna hit the back of these watch sheriffs. Come on, lads. Here they go. Supporting the trolls. Cleaving through hobbit flesh and robes. There's just no chance. Now, the watch sheriffs actually have AP, so they'll fare decently well against the, you know, the forces, like the trolls themselves. Let's have the Snaga deal with the Green Ray Riders. Pull away, pull away. You know, you're not gonna be able to pull away. We're just gonna take the charge. Yeah, we're gonna take quite a few damages from that, but that's okay. They still have one Green Ray Rider here that's attacking us. Somehow just still charging into us. Right. We have actually lost like all of our Snaga, but you know, they did their job. We're down to maybe the equivalent of 1 unit left right now. Yeah, I'd say this is about 253. That's what we started with, like 5 times that amount. You know, such is the way of the Snaga. As you can see, their bodies are just littering the ground here en masse. Trolls, let's get you guys out here. Enemy generals fallen. Please tell me that was Councilman Andy. The poor soul. And we're going to hit these watch sheriffs next. We need to get goblin infantry to surround them. Our ally is attacking now, which is good for us. And we did kill Bilbo Baggins has fallen. How unfortunate. Alright, let's run all of our forces. Trolls are going to come in for another charge. They're exhausted, though. Come on, trolls, hit those watch sheriffs. Oh, they are routing. Let's chase down as many as we can, though. That is one issue with the goblins, too. It's just awful, awful stamina. So it makes it really easy as the good factions to deal with them, but as evil factions, like playing, like, you know, it's easy to fight the goblins because they're just going to get tired super quickly. But playing as them is a different story. Alright, let's rout these journeymen. The second our forces charge them here, I mean, they're getting shot up. They're going to get flanked, charged by trolls. They should just rout any moment now. And heavy goblin infantry are in combat. They're not routing yet, but here come the trolls. And another wave of arrows, and they are routing off of the field. Alright, trolls, let's get out here again. Who's over here? Watchman Beauregard. Alright, we have plenty of friendly archers in these new armies. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of Snaga archers. Alright, we're going to grab all our forces and just mosh pit up here. Let them just attack whatever they can. Actually, catapults, why did you get off of that? Do you still have ammo? You do. Let's have you shoot these Greenway spearmen if you can. I want to see some rocks go flying. Yep, Trolls just gonna terror out all of the poor hobbits that were not meant to fight Trolls, honestly. Let's have them go to this flank now. Let's see these catapult shots. They should fly in. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Cancel fire. We don't want to kill our general. Our ally general, that is. Ooh, that could have been bad. Alright, Trolls are charging into the back of the Journeyman, even though it's messy. Oh my goodness. Journeyman flying everywhere. That is... Oh, here come more Trolls. Yep, just knocking the Journeyman. They do have AP, but, I mean, they have a low attack, so their AP won't help them too much here. We need to get more forces over here. Let's charge in these, yep, heavy Goblin Infantry. Let's flank around. Goblin Halberds, I want you to hit them from that flank. And how are we doing here? Looks like we're doing pretty well. Most of their forces are just in this pocket here. The Trolls are just knocking up everything in their path. One unit's down to 6, though. They've taken some damage. Here come the Goblin. Here come the heavy Goblin Halberds going in for a big flanking charge on the Watchmen. They should hopefully do better against the Infantry, I would hope. Where's the other one? They in melee? They're getting there. They're getting there. Put more forces out here. We need to stop these Archer Militia from killing our Trolls, who are now down to 5. I'll leave these Trolls, then we'll kill out another 2 units. Yeah, we just need to, oh yeah, wow, they just did a, in melee charge. I love it when you can get a unit to do that. And Goblin Infantry, just swarm them, lads. If we can completely swarm them, we will win this battle. Okay, heavy Goblin Halberds should be doing better now that they are fighting non-cavalry. Weird to say that about Halberds, but it seems to be the nature of the game. At least with the heavy Goblin Halberds. Maybe it's just too heavy for them to lift up properly. Yep, and the Trolls are just breaking lines and causing chaos. The biggest advantage to this is as they knock up units, those units can get hit and killed by all the other Goblins here. That's why I think Trolls are probably the most important unit as any Goblin faction. I mean, their sheer line-breaking power and ability to just push units out of the way, and when units get knocked up into the air, they can be hit on the ground and they can't defend themselves. I don't know if their defensive skill actually applies in that scenario, but it would definitely just come down to their armor and maybe their shield. But they'll be taking free hits and they can't attack back. We're going to try to pull in our Goblin Infantry over here and have them, who are we fighting here? Bandober's Archers? Take them out, lads, take them out. We should be winning this fight. There's not a whole lot left standing. We are probably losing a lot of friendly goblins, though, to all this, what do you call it? Friendly fire. Where's our general at? Is he in the front? Oh, yeah, he is. He's dealing with this pocket. And we've collapsed this flank, so I think all that's left is to deal with the final pockets of resistance in the center of the map. And you can really just see how bad the accuracy is here. Here, let's send in some flanks here. I got a feeling that our friendly general is going to die at this rate. Let's send in some Trolls now. Archer Militia should be able to get, you know, finished off by Goblin Infantry. We've captured their general. They are now all routing. Paladin has fallen, and yet let's just continue and chase them down. My goodness, what a battle. What a slaughter, Bree. Why would you send your armies out like this? And to think, I was about to just, you know, hold a defensive in the fort. Oh my goodness. After playing Darwinian for so long, it is kind of nice going back to the Goblins, and now we actually have some proper troops, rather than just the same Goblin Band and Snaga that we were doing the first, like, 10 parts of this campaign with. I will, I think I've said this in another video, I will be doing another version 5 campaign. One of the beta testers actually did mention how he was playing Moria, and he noticed that you kind of can skip the whole, like, early game Snaga phase, because you can tech straight into the, to, like, the barracks and drill square, and you can get the heavy goblins out much, much quicker. And I think that should be the way it is. I mean, heavy goblins should just be available earlier anyway, and with the barracks event removal, I kind of like that. Now, interesting how Bilbo and Paladin are valued the same here. That's actually, I wonder what actually dictates that. I wonder what that ransom value comes from. Is it their command or what? But we will be feasting on hobbits tonight. You might have children to feed, but we have goblins to feed. Oh, and Bree has just gotten devastated by that battle. They don't have a whole lot left. I mean, they have an army in Bree. And they have a small army in Mangalin. What can our spy see? What's in Bree itself? They've got Reginald, the Cell Sword, so they've gone with a mercantile route. They actually have some proper units. Merchant Infantry. This will be a tough fight, that's for sure. They kept their Dunedain. I don't think they're supposed to. And they have another kind of half stack of depleted forces. Manglin would be interesting to get. I don't think we get Barrow Whites, though. I think we need to be Angmar. Oh, and we have reached the Shire with our spy. And once we get here... Ooh, they have a full army in Hobbiton, led by Largo. Well, once we get down here, it'll be easy pickings and easy money. I'd like to actually get an alliance with Anduin if I can. Where do I have another diplomat? Looks like you'd be the closest, I'd guess. Unless I have someone else. You're in High Pass. What are you doing in High Pass? Why don't you go to Gundubad? I got all these diplomats I trained that I just don't know what I'm doing with. He's down here with Rohan. You'll go west. And then everyone else is just a spy. We don't really need this spy down here. Interesting how they made Ginyard a stronghold. I didn't know it was a castle. I thought it was a city. Is it really like a castle? Huh. I could have sworn this was a city, not a castle or anything. That's interesting. It's nice seeing Rohan's basically, well, it's a stalemate currently. But they're keeping Isengard pushed away. I like to see that. It is the year 3000, so we're 20 years from the actual War of the Ring. And we're going to keep sending reinforcements over here towards our eastern flank. We need to prepare an army to fight Fast Tread in the west, or I mean in the east. And how are we doing on time? We're at 27 minutes. I think I will go ahead and end the episode here, since I'm going to be just moving armies and working on our logistics. We'll pick up the next episode either when we get another major battle or when we start besieging Bree. So I'll probably cut a couple turns out that I won't record, just because it's a lot of logistics and building and recruitment, and that can just be skipped, I feel. The important stuff now is the real meat and potatoes of the battle. And if you have made it this far in today's video, you may have noticed that the intros are gone from the Moria campaign. A little while back, I was cleaning out like old video files and stuff, and I accidentally got rid of my intro. And I guess technically I could just download one of my YouTube videos and just cut and like basically just cut part of that out and apply it. But I was like, you know, why bother? I'm gonna go with those cinematic intros that I did like for the Dorwinian campaign. I like that style more than the little Photoshop video that I was doing. Anyway, guys, that will do it for this episode. And yeah, if you are feeling the Goblin rage and the Goblin hordes, consider slapping that like button. And yeah, until the next video.